Hey, this is Witty and welcome to a Hearthstone gameplay commentary. I'm loving this right now because the background music is basically some sort of remixed version of like Warcraft 2 music. I think it stopped playing that part of it, but it's like do 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 do. No, it's still doing it. It's like some sort of super jingle version of it. If you're familiar with the Warcraft 2 music, you'll get little hints from it. And they've used the music from their, previous games, which is great. Now, I wonder if I click on this, it's going to take me to some sort of Mozilla Firefox tab or something like that. But I want to explore each of these. So we'll start off with the store and see what happens. Oh, okay. Right, well this is good for you guys because you can see what is going down. Alright, this is the first time I'm looking at it as well. Let's just read the bit at the bottom first. Attention, you are about to spend real money. Oh, shite. If you make any purchases with real money during the beta, you will receive a gift for helping us test our score. So there's a little extra incentive to spend real money. I'm not sure what my intents are. I know that Hearthstone is a game I intend to play anyway, so it wouldn't be a waste of my money to some degree because I'm going to be putting some hours and time into it. But, yeah, I'm not sure. Let's have a look, shall we? So one pack costs 100 coins. 2 packs cost £1.99. I'm from the United Kingdom, so it's going to be related to pounds. Obviously, if you're from Europe, Spain or whatever, or America, you're going to have it probably in euros or dollars. So 2 packs is £1.99. 7 packs is £6.99. 15 packs is £13.99 and 40 packs is £34.99. Well, I don't have my calculator out, but I can only assume that the more packs you buy, probably the better bang for your buck you're going to get. So 5 expert Hearthstone cards, at least 1 card will be rare or better. So that's what you get in 1 pack, is it? 5 expert Hearthstone cards and you get a rare or better from at least 1. Interesting. Funds will first be deducted from your balance net Battle.net. If insufficient balance exists, then your primary payment method on your Battle.net account will be charged. Important, please note that any payment incident or chargeback occurring for this transaction may result in the temporary suspension of the Hearthstone account until a complete solving of the incident or repayment of the chargeback. If you'd like more details, pressing OK will take you to the Battle.net payment information website. Well, we won't do that. I'm alright. Now, if you look down here, this is your gold. So, spend gold to buy packs or enter the arena. Well, I'm not going to spend real money just yet. I'll see how far I get into this before I'm tempted to spend real money. And if I do, then obviously I'll make a video and show you what happens if you do. So, my first initial thought is going to be play the hell out of the game, unlock every single achievement and way that I can get gold from the game, and then spend that gold on packs before using my real life money, because I come from the time and the age of when you used to actually buy a game that cost a fair bit of money, but once you paid that money, that was it. Anything within the game was yours to have. Now, this is an era before free to play became rampant as it has done recently. So I'm not sure if any of you youngsters are ever going to witness that kind of feeling ever again. But I think free to play is here to stay for quite a long time. It's the next era. I don't know if it's going to be here indefinitely, but it does look like it's the way things are going. So expect to get games for free, but pay money in order to do well at them. So unfortunately, I'm not an avid fan of that, but I'm willing to accept it because I can quite clearly tell that this is the way the future's going to be. So you can either accept it or just pretty much stop playing video games. Otherwise, you're going to have a horrible time. Now, I'm not saying go and spend all your real life money in these games just so you can get the most out of them. Use a bit of common sense. Maybe I only need to buy a couple of packs to have a good time. I don't need to buy 15 packs or 40 packs. I don't know. I'll see how I get on. But like I say, I'm used to working my ass off, spending hours and hours and hours in a game where I could spend that time in real... I don't even get paid much in my real job. But I could spend that time in my real job, probably an hour in my real job, and then come back and buy, whatever packs I would need to buy and it'll be quicker that way, doing an hour overtime at work. But that sort of thing bothers me because I like to earn it. Do you see what I mean? I like to earn it. I'm from that era where I like to earn it. And the best way to do that is to play the game, which is how it should be. But we've all got to move on with the times. Let's have a look at the quest log. View your current progress. Alright, so this is relating to online mode now because I've only done single player up until this point. Play mode wins. Total wins 0. Win games to advance to the next medal. Next medal, Journeyman. So novice medal means that I'd probably only play against novice players if I do decide to play on the ladder, which is a good thing because I'm going to want to be against novice players when I start out. Okay, so you can choose between your hero levels. So we've got level 1 mage because you start off with Jaina Proudmoore. So your next reward at level 2 is Frostbolt. Oh, I see. So your heroes have those hero abilities as Illidan demonstrated, and you saw that Jaina had the Frost, not the Frost Blast, although that could be a spell in itself, is she had the Fire Blast spell, which did 1 damage. We've got the Shaman, we've got the Druid, and then we've got the Paladin, the Warlock, the Hunter, the Warrior, the Rogue, and the Priest. But they're locked, so I've got to get this mage to level 10, I assume? And then I can start unlocking other heroes. So total level 1. You have no quest. You should unlock new heroes in practice mode. So I don't actually have to play against an opponent of equal skill. I can still continue to play against AI opponents to actually power up heroes, which you might want to do. It's got it highlighted. Because what I'm wondering is if I play, will I have like no hero or like a level 1 hero against someone that could potentially have a level 10 hero? So you want to practice first, I assume. Get the hero as high level as possible and then go into the play games. Let's have a look at the open packs, but as you can see it's got 0, so I don't think there's going to be much there. I was right. There is not much there at all. Okay. And this is tempting me to come back to here, a little store icon. Put some packs in your open pack. Just spend a little cash. Well, we'll hold out on that for the time being.
This is a great place to make a custom deck with your favourite cards.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to come back to this in a second, but I can only assume that that was the next part. So that'll be my collections, assumably. I just want to make sure that I'm clicking on everything appropriately. So those that are watching this for the first time will be able to see it exactly how you would see it if you had the beta. Which you probably will do eventually, because it's been out for a while now. I'm certainly not one of the first people to get the beta. My collection. Okay, it was this part. I just wanted to make sure. It's the OCD part of me. So this is my mage hero. If we have a look at the other tab, that's a neutral. So those are my neutral cards. These are my mage cards. And assumably you get more and more tabs as you go along. Shaman, Warlock, Druid, and so forth. And now, I'm not actually going to even explain why I do that Druid thing. But I'm sure people will get curious. And if they get curious enough, I might start to explain why I do that. Crafting mode, I assume you can craft. Well, let's find out. Let's just click on it. So there's Druid. Then there's all the other heroes. So if we click on Druid, I won't do that every time. Select a card to start crafting. Spend arcane dust to create cards and acquire dust by disenchanting cards. Costs vary with card rarity. Filters, show only golden cards or include soulbound cards. Well, I'm totally new to all of this, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Naturalize, destroys a minion. Your opponent draws 2 cards. That seems bad, but okay. So what's going on here? That's +5, whatever that is. I guess that's dust. And -40 dust. Artist Leo Chu, expert common. Either way, I don't have the ingredients by the looks of it. So I can't craft any more cards, but this is where you go to create your own cards, which you would then later on put in a deck. And I don't even know this. I'm just basically winging it right now for you. I can only assume that that's what you do. So if we go to new deck, and I've got 0 out of 9 decks. So I've got no decks, and these are the cards I can currently choose from by the looks of it. Maybe there'll be more. So this is my mage, this is my hero, this is my girl. So obviously I'm going to choose her because I can't have anyone else. Custom mage. Now, if I suggest a card, I assume that's going to get the computer to pick a card for me.
Help you with that. Here are some suggestions.
So if I just say done, I can pick my own cards. And these are the cards I can choose from. Quite a number of cards, even for a very, very basic beginner that hasn't even picked up many cards along the way yet. But let's, since I'm very new to this, let's do the suggest a card and see what it suggests. So I don't know whether it's just randomly picking cards and saying, have one of these, or whether it's saying, you should definitely have one of these free cards. And any one of these free cards is fine, but you should definitely have one of these free cards, and then the next lot will be like minions. You should definitely have one of these free cards. That one seemed powerful, but that's 6 damage. I don't know the balance on this, so if people have watched Hearthstone videos before and they go, oh my god, I can't believe you picked Fireball over Polymorph, don't do that, please, because I don't know. I don't know. I haven't played enough to work out which cards are the best ones to go for, and hopefully the game is going to be varied enough that a player would have a difficult time choosing cards. Don't get me wrong, once you become like more used to the game and somewhat more of a pro, you might basically be straight away, oh, Fireball, totally ditch the other 2 cards, they don't even count at high level play. But you still want there to be a difficult choice to be made. Really, you want all the cards to be good. So hopefully Blizzard have done a good job, and this is beta, so obviously they're working for it, and see how they get on with balancing the game. I did like this one though, but the minion still got to attack, and if he attacks a minion that I have on the board that's only got 1 health, I'm not a fan of that. Whereas I do like the Fireball card. So we're going to pick that one. So we've got a Fireball card there. Class specific cards. That's a good one to have in the bag, basically, in case the opponent has too many minions. I guess we'll get kind of one of each until I start seeing different cards.